Wow. I got two mics. And about that bike, it doesn't have any pedals to make it more interesting. I'm a bit nervous. It's like the first time that I met Will and Alex. No, seriously, it was like at one point I was with my partner in London and we were, I saw It's Nice That studio on the door and I was afraid about ringing the bell, but I did. And I was like, can I see the studio of It's Nice That, because I like your blog. And they were like, yeah, sure, come in, what do you guys do? Yeah, we're from WeTransfer. And someone, I think it was James, let's say it was James. He said like, guys, the guys from WeTransfer here, and the whole studio came to see us. So that was like the perfect start for a really nice collaboration that we have from It's Nice That. And I want to thank you guys that I was able to pay for this spot and be here. Thank you. So, a little bit about me and my failures, and I hope you learned something from that. Okay, cool. So nothing much changed since I was 4 years old. Only I'm wearing less suits. I'm the son of a conductor. I'm 29 years old, grew up in a little village, and that basically means you're raised with listening to Bach, Mozart, Chopin, blah, 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 blah. And there wasn't much happening there, except this one time when the whole village was flooded because the levees broke, which became a global news thing. But obviously it was on holiday that week, so I had to read it in the newspapers. So, you know, there wasn't much, I had no other choice to become sort of a nerd. So I grew up playing with technology. That basically means you're playing video games most of the time. And building websites, browsing the web. And because of that, I started with a blog, which became my creative outlet to share a lot of cool stuff that I saw happening around me. Sort of put a limelight on people that were challenging the status quo and do interesting stuff. And I've been blogging for almost 10 years, and because of this I met a lot of great and interesting people. And it's because of that I became a bit more entrepreneurial. At one point I was like, come up with the idea of do full screen advertising in the back, and I was able to make a living of this blog. And throughout this blog I met my current partner in WeTransfer, Bas Berends, who shared the annoyingment. Is that a word? No, I made it up. Fuck it. He was annoyed as well that it wasn't an easy file sharing service and an easy way to send large files over the internet. And this was 4 years ago, right? So bear with me. And so we started WeTransfer together. And basically WeTransfer today allows you to send up to 2 gigabytes for free. There's no sign up, so it's a pretty easy and smooth experience. And it's because of this basic human approach that we sort of became one of the most loved, most used, and most trusted services. And I think that's pretty cool, because you know we could have done like this whole banner thing, and you know it looks like shit. You know, for a lot of websites, the moment advertising get involved, the whole experience goes away. And no, instead we sort of took the long road by really working together with advertisers to make, or at least try to put a little bit more love into advertising again, and not to make it too obtrusive, and really, you know, make the whole user experience a bit better. And next to advertising, because you have to do advertising when you're a free service, because the hosting bill is like this, like Will. No, sorry. So you have to do advertising, and we try to sort of combine the advertising with other great images that we show on the platform. So at the same time, we offer a lot of visibility to the creative community. And I think the brands are happy. We get a lot of good brands. I think we're doing a great job. Anyone actually familiar with WeTransfer, apart from the logos you see everywhere at this event? 3 people, awesome. So I think we've done a great job, right? we're still trying to make the ads even look better. We're still working with brands, and we're always looking for new ways to make better ads, non-obtrusive ads, and do this on a global level. And because of this thing, you know, we're still a small team based in Amsterdam, and obviously WeTransfer got a bit more known. So it was catching up for 3 years, right? You have crazy user growth. When we first started, we thought like, well, maybe we have 50,000 users in 6 months. Well, that was 1 month, and from then it was just trying to catch up with the growth. And yeah, that's been exciting because today we do like 2.5 million transfers a day. We serve 20 million users every month, and it's still growing rapidly. So we're sort of blown away, and try to keep improving the service at the same time. And we couldn't have done this, obviously, without the creative community. So that basically means all of you. Thank you for that. But now, like, the work that you see on WeTransfer is definitely dedicated to the creative community and made by the creative community. And because of that, we've built an amazing network of illustrators, photographers, filmmakers, and just cool entrepreneurs, other startups. And it's, you know, it's been cool to help other companies as well. I think I see it as a karma thing, but also I hope people, because of that, look at WeTransfer differently, just more than a utility. We really want to add and emphasize on the discovery level within the experience of WeTransfer. So I hope that comes across. I think so. No. So I'm going to show you this video that was part of a collaboration with this movie that's now showing in the UK called The Dirties. Maybe someone heard of it, but it's this sort of cool indie movie. And the actors of this movie made a video, and what I think is fascinating is that a word as WeTransfer became a verb.
Owen!
I'm in here.
What are you WeTransferring?
I'm not WeTransferring.
Yes, you are. You're WeTransferring.
I'm not WeTransferring.
Yes, you are. What are you doing? You're WeTransferring.
Okay, I'm WeTransferring. Look, this is what I want to do.
Are you hearing me? I'm telling you that I could have emailed that.
I don't want to email anymore.
She'll say what she needs to say any second now.
Now possible. Send that 4.7 gig HD video. Fuck! The Dirties is 5.1. Okay, get more out of WeTransfer Plus. Send up to 10 gigs. We're fine. Whew, Jared. Jared, what do you think this is an image of? Ice or air?
Dirty negative.
It's a dirty negative. Up top. There's so many pretenders these days. Why can't we just all have WeTransfer? The Nazis had it right. One! And it's the best!
Okay. So I think that was funny. So let's continue with a few more learnings that we stumbled upon by failure. So modern life got complicated, right? And today's services require all these logins and unnecessary info, access to your data, and it's like putting speed bumps on a really nice highway. So what we tried from the beginning is remove the speed bumps, so you can just cruise hard and fast. What we've learned also is like technology. If you understand technology, that's super, super important. Whether you're a designer, a car salesman, or cleaner, it's really interesting to understand technology and understand coding, because it basically puts you perspective how technology can work for you. And if you know that, you can sort of try to solve a problem using technology. And obviously, technology is only deployed right when it's invisible, and meaning that it should be there when you need it, but most importantly, should get out of your way when you don't need it. Yeah, I mean, to me, WeTransfer is the prime example that shows that design really allows people to embrace technology. Still, most people are afraid of using technology or devices in general. Design is the key to make people use technology, create a good user experience, and people. It basically enables a lot of growth and user satisfaction. It's like a good real offline experience, right? That those generate the best stories, and from there it sort of goes viral. Right. People definitely make the difference. On a personal level, you're a product of your own environment, so it's always good to have good people around you and people that challenge you. But on a professional level, it's the same. You want a good team. You want to work with the best people. And this old advertising guru once said, like, if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Today it's different. Today you basically want to build a really interesting product, a challenging product, and a good product will attract really good and talented people. So that's, again, what we try to do as well. Focus is also amazingly important. I've failed in this a lot. It's good to have different projects for your creativity, to stimulate your creativity, but it's definitely slowing you down on the most important thing. If you have something that's gold, you don't want to focus on the silver, unless the currency is changing. But also something we're not really good at, but at least what we try to aim for is the early release often approach. It's what Google's doing pretty well. Well, at least we release, and we do it not that often, but we do it. But the most important thing about this is that we continue improving our product with user feedback. So all of the users, they bits on Twitter or write a nice email. But in any case, we sort of start a dialogue, make it a conversation, and try to learn from them what we can do better. And by doing so, we improve the product, such as the iPhone app, for instance. Also very important is to sort of widen your horizon, get out the office, and experience stuff, and bring those experiences back into your work. I'm also a big optimist. And I think the key thing here is that it's really important to make a decision, even if it's the wrong one. I think the worst decision is the one that you didn't take fast enough. And yeah, life is a roller coaster. It certainly is at this moment. So trust your gut. I think your gut feeling is the best advisor you will ever have. Like, seriously, ever. Trust your gut. And sort of final slide, just so you know. This is a quote from a guy called Alvin Toffler. You should definitely Google him. And he said, like, the illiterate of the future are not those who cannot write or read. It's those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. And this, to me, is what hopefully keeps me young. And I hope it does the same for you. Challenge yourself to learn and unlearn every day. And by doing so, relearn. And this, I think, will make your life a little bit more interesting. So that's it. If you got any questions, we don't do it here. You can tweet me, or I'll be here around the whole day, standing next to Alex, because then I feel big. Sorry, Alex. I've been making this joke from forever. So, Rob, I hope I did it on time. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, guys.